Okay, so in this video, I want to talk about Google Ads smart bidding. So, what is it in Google Ads and how can we use it? So, Google Ads obviously is a big platform with many campaign types. Now, if you're going to run search campaigns, you are really entering your business into auctions which take place on Google. So these are keyword auctions. And as people search, you then bid to appear in the results. So you need to obviously use a bid strategy. And one of the things you can do is use smart bidding. So I'm going to click on one of my campaigns. For example, if we go into this campaign, and we go to our campaign settings for this campaign, Google Ad Specialist Canada, we will see the different controls that allow us to advertise and appear on Google. And one of those important ones is going to be bidding, because we're running a search campaign and we want to target people as they search on Google for our services and stuff like that. So we need to understand smart bidding. Now you can see I'm using manual CPC, which is a manual bid strategy, but I can go down the route of smart bidding. So smart bidding basically is using the Google AI system to set the bids for you. So you don't actually set the bids manually. The system is going to set the bids based on your goals. So there's two primary smart bidding strategies. So there's a few right here, as you can see, and they're divided between automated and manual. But with smart bidding, we're really talking maximize conversions and maximize conversion value. So maximize conversions is to help us get the most conversions within our budget, as it says there. And so we set that bid and we allow the system to we set the bid strategy, and then we allow the system to set the bids for us to try and get the most conversions. So the system is going to decide. That's why it's called smart bidding. So for example, if we went there, we can see right there, um, we've set it and we haven't saved it yet. I'm not going to save it. But you can also use target CPA, which is also smart bidding, and say you want to spend maximum $75 per conversion. So that's target cost per acquisition. So that's also a smart bidding strategy, which comes underneath the maximize conversions. So maximize conversions will get the most conversions, but when you add the target CPA, you still want to get as many conversions, but within a specific cost. Don't set it too low because that means it's not going to have enough room to bid sufficiently as it tries to hit your target. And obviously, don't set it too high. As you saw here, it just recommended something. But maybe I could say, well, $75, okay. What if I test out 65 and stuff like that? And then as you see things improve, you can be reducing it and so forth. So those are really two key ones. Then we've got the maximize conversion value. So this one generally good usually when you're doing e-commerce and so forth, or if you're tracking your revenues, how much value you are getting, so sales and stuff like that. This campaign, as it says, will use the maximize conversion bid strategy to help you get the most conversion value out of your budget. So it's going to go after searches which it likely thinks will bring you the best value, the most revenue, and so forth. And then tied to this, you can also put a target return on ad spend. A lot of businesses use this one, and basically it's telling the system this is the return that I want. So for example, for every $1 I spend, I want to make $2. So that's a 200% return on ad spend target. And generally 200% is average on Google, but we don't want to be average. We want to be much better than average. However, don't set it too high because it's gonna struggle to bid. And if you set it too high, sometimes your ads may not even appear in the results. So be realistic, do some research, find out what you're getting before, and then set it. The thing about smart bidding strategies like this, it's important to already have some conversion tracking in place. That way you can see what's going on. That way the system can learn. So ideally have between at least 15 to 30 conversions per month before you set this. So you can see what's really going on. Now, if you're running another bid strategy, what you can do is instead of just changing the bid strategy here, because that could change a lot of things, and then your campaign goes through learning mode. Why not set up an experiment? I've got a video, another video here on my YouTube channel where you learn. I talk about experiments and you can just find out how to set one up. Helps you to test one bid strategy against another without affecting your main campaign. Obviously, you will take away some traffic from there. Maybe if you split the experiment 50-50. Yeah, you want to do that because bid strategy is a big change. It's almost like changing direction. So carrying out an experiment is good. But if you were not getting anything and performance was poor, maybe you can just change it because you're not going to lose anything. So that's how it works. So those are the two main smart bidding strategies plus the sub bidding strategies underneath those. So just reach out to me if you've got any questions. I'm happy to help, and please comment, subscribe, and just keep checking for more videos I'm going to release on Google Ads and advertising on Google.